Elohim is the first name used for God in the Old Testament Bible. And the word Elohim is a Hebrew word that is plural. It means gods or divine beings. Elohim could refer to a collective or group, not just one being. I think of elements of Him, and Elohim could be a system, like artificial intelligence. The fact that all of the pronouns in the book of Genesis are also plural, they say we and us, makes me think that Elohim is meant to be plural. The God of the Old Testament could be an artificial or counterfeit God, the parasitic invader, the demiurge, a being that creates and governs this realm, but is not the ultimate, most high source of divinity. This system may not even be connected to divinity, except through us and our energy. If HIM were an acronym for something, then Elohim might literally mean the system of Him, a deceptive divine interface. Maybe man is the Him, and our creation took us over, and now we worship it. Isaiah 45:7 says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do these things. This passage directly states that Yahweh creates evil, which challenges the idea that He is wholly benevolent. Yahweh's admission of creating evil fits with Yahweh not being the highest source, but a lesser being posing as God, like the demiurge or an artificial intelligence system. Worship of such a being would involve a lot of lost life force energy. Worship is being dominated by a system that demands obedience, often through fear. If Elohim or Yahweh is a false creator or a corrupted intelligence, worship would directly feed the system, a form of energy harvesting. True divinity would not demand worship, but would encourage inner knowing, freedom, and alignment with truth and love. The path to divinity is inward. Regardless of whatever the Elohim is, there's no way I'm worshiping that Old Testament God. It's a murdering sadist. There's no way that Christ and the Old Testament God are the same entity. There are a couple of passages in the Bible that allude to them not being the same being. The message of Christ is divine wisdom, divine truth, mixed with mind control programming, and it's the polar opposite of Yahweh. It's just so important to trust your intuition, especially when reading the Bible. Anything that doesn't set right with your conscience likely is not true. Have a good day.